Welcome to another exciting episode of the Doctor's Office, episode 114, with your broadcast host, the Head Doctor. Check out my page at head underscore. Again, go follow your head doctor up at head underscore doctor underscore for exciting stats, my thoughts, retweets. I want to see some of them blue checks follow too. I do not discriminate. Or you can give me a call on the request line at 641-715-3900, extension 58448. And as always, great week, you guys. The Head Doctor brings you exciting indie artist music from around the internet. Submit your music each week. Get your song and your social media handle out to the listeners. Part 1 of the Doctor's Office. If you're just tuning in, episode 114 with your broadcast, the Head Doctor, welcome to the show. Great broadcast lined up for my listeners tonight. Nothing but fun. You're welcome to stay for part 1 and part 2 of the Doctor's Office with your broadcast host, the Head Doctor. You're now tuned in to part 1 of the show. Our 5-minute discussion will be coming up in just a moment. Get your ears open to some great indie artist talent around the net. Again, follow your Head Doctor up on Twitter at head underscore doctor underscore. And some of these artists you may want to follow because they might just become your next favorite rapper or rock star or alternative music artist. So get your drink ready, roll your blunt up, because by part 2 you'll be going in to see your Head Doctor. So thanks again for tuning in. Another exciting show lined up for you guys. Go follow your Head Doctor up on Twitter at head underscore doctor underscore. Got a little discussion coming up for you guys in just a moment. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining the 5-minute discussion hour, where I have to really pull something up to talk to you guys about. Like I told you, I'm not really into just talking about people or their business or thinking that you're broadcasting about them or some shit, right? So I just be having to pick up some shit that I done seen through the week or something like that to make the 5-minute discussion hour. And this week, again, had a little technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. But again, this week I wanted to discuss 60 Days on A&E. I thought that was a pretty interesting show. I be catching shit late, but I got this movie app that plays stuff for me, just like Little Women Atlanta. When I caught the whole entire season through, that's how I do it. When y'all be watching it episode by episode, I wait till the shit is over and then I just catch the season. And I thought 60 Days In was interesting. I done did 14 days on my hands, standing on my hands for a misdemeanor. I could, for the cause. I wouldn't want to do it where I live or anything. They would have literally send me to another state. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it would be interesting to pull that off. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to look. They be hanging around the studio. Do an interview, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I thought 60 Days was interesting. I encourage you to go watch it on A&E. Again, 60 Days In. I was just wondering, what some of y'all do it? What you think about it? I saw this one guy, and the shit was so funny. He wanted to be a correctional officer, and it was like The second day after he was in, nigga was giving out his plate, his commissary, just walking up, pressing buttons on the screen, ordering food from his commissary. And I thought that shit was so funny. I said they gonna get his ass, and they did. They had to knock this nigga out. It's a white boy, and he left the show. And his running mate, one of the dudes that was doing the show with him, was like, man, I would not want to work side by side with you as a correctional officer. He was basically saying he was a punk. But, you know, people come from different cultures. They have a different way of doing things. You know, he probably grew up in a privileged society. But all dudes that grow up privileged, you can't get over on them. But he was the type that you could get over on. But great job, you guys. Great job from your broadcast host, the head doctor. Great job. I liked it. And I just wanted to know, would it be something that my listeners would try? Would you give 60 days in a jail to as an experiment to see the conditions of the jail, to snitch? And I probably wouldn't be big on snitching, but my perspective would be making sure that the inmates were taken care of, because they do some real snitching in that program. I was like, damn, you know. But I just wanted to know, would that be something that some of my listeners would do, just for the cause? I seen in DeKalb County Jail here in Georgia where they were out there protesting on the news sometime this week, I think, and I wonder if they would do 60 days and to see what's going on and how their family really be treated and just what's going on. Again, you can catch that episode on ANE 60 Days In. I'm catching it on a app, on the movie app, series app. So I don't know if it's still on the regular lineup of A&E, and I think I'm talking about episode 1. But it's a great show. I'll be seeing y'all on Twitter, with your discussions about Game of Thrones and all of that. I'm just on the level with the shit I be watching television and be interested in that captures my attention. And 60 Days In with A&E was another. I was like, damn, I wish I do 60 days with y'all. And then I was like, yeah, for a day, but now not really, because then I would be able to get physical. I was a boy, civil, right? But you know, it's not how weird, it's not how I'm saying all every boo day. But everybody don't get the same affection. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a slang that I use. Wishing 60 Days In with free to right? So definitely hung around for 5-minute discussion. This week, I'm just encouraging you to go 60 Days In on A&E, watch an episode or 2 of it, and if it would be something that my listeners would do. But that's on you. Don't do it because you have to. I mean, you know, stay out of trouble. I'm just saying as an experiment. So thank you for joining the discussion hour with your broadcast host, the head doctor. In just a minute, I'm going to get you guys up in the music mix. Tune in to some of these indie artists on the internet. All right, you guys, you're in the music mix with your head doctor. You're in the music. And we don't hesitate to ever bring you great indie artists. So let's start up with our first artist tonight. It's Tony Fresco. If you want to go follow him on Twitter, it's ITSTonyFresco. It's Tony Fresco, international artist. Let's see what he brings to the table. First off, again, go follow him on Twitter at It's Tony Fresco. He brought through that Lay Low, and we're definitely interested in seeing what he brings to the music mix tonight. And if you ever are interested in following any of these artists, but you can't catch their information for whatever reason, you can always go follow my Twitter at head_doctor_ to get a link to their music. Lay Low. It's Tony Fresco if you want to follow him on Twitter. Produced by Contrabands. You're in the music mix.
I didn't want to do too much. I'm really motivated right now. Feel me? I'm a blessed young nigga, I ain't worried about shit. Got a couple bitches that be loving my drip. No apologies to haters who was at my shit. They busy plotting on me cause they know that I'm lit. It's okay though, run it up and lay low. When you in the struggle, they be laughing at your pain, no. So you wanna come, they be right back in your face, though. We are not the same, no. We are not the same, no. I just had a blast from the past and the present while I'm thinking about my future. The feelings mutual. Me, I was flattered by the fact that I was copied to the max. I'm the effective dirty clothes after a trip at the laundromat. Yeah. I just put some ice on my right wrist, left wrist, white girl, black girl. Yeah, I'm on that stripe shit. She say she don't like girls, but tonight she gon' try this. I just popped her ex in the pussy, I'm excited. So I'm on to the next one. Rap game, Super Saiyan. I be blazing later at my liaison. You get rained on. Anything I put my name on, I go crazy on. Shorty sold the soul trap. Told her I would rather trap way before I sold my soul. Cause I'm on a mission to get money in my slumber. I don't got a sleep number, but I'm getting comatose. Yeah, I'm a blessed young nigga, I ain't worried about shit. Got a couple bitches that be loving my drip. No apologies to haters who was hating my shit. They busy playing on me cause they know that I'm lit. It's okay though, run it up and lay low. When you in the struggle, they be laughing at your pain, no. So you wanna come up, they be right back in your face, though. We are not the same, we are not the same, no. I'm leaning it, moving slow-mo. Why your lady want my sausage on the low dough? Make a movie triple X rated on the GoPro. She gon' ride me like a Kawasaki or a Yoko. Oh no, if I die, bury me like you have for John Lennon. Covered in wigs, surrounded by sexy women. If they bad as hell, you know I don't mind sinning. Cause I'm Babe Ruth, no strikes in the ninth inning. I'm a blessed young nigga, I ain't worried about shit. Got a couple bitches that be loving my drip. No apologies to haters who was hating my shit. They busy playing on me cause they know that I'm lit. It's okay though, run it up and lay low. When you in the struggle, they be laughing at your pain, no. So you wanna come up, they be right back in your face, though. We are not the same, no. We're not the same, no.
You're in the music mix with your head doctor, and you're in the music. All right, we really, really, really enjoyed that artist. Was welcome back to the show at any time. Again, go follow him on Twitter. I'm really feeling that lay low, right? Go follow him on Twitter at it's Tony Tony Fresco Fresco. Is Tony Fresco. That lay low. Definitely dope. Starting off the music mix for my listeners. So next up, the evidence. Go follow him on Twitter at the evidence 6720. The evidence 6720. A part of that Astro World. LOL. Second up on the show. Love bringing artists, new indie artists at that, to the show. He says this is Girls Over Drugs. Get the link on my Twitter page if you're interested in learning more about this artist. Again, this is that The Evidence 6720. Girls Over Drugs. Next up, you're at the doctor's office and you're in the music.
Girls is beautiful, hard. Wanna see her, I don't wanna die. I'm the universe, she's a star. Taking drugs, I don't wanna lie. When I struggle, the demons I fight. How do you feel, baby? How do you feel when you know that you're fake? I know my niggas in ice and haze, smoking, chillin' the juice. God, yeah, I'm the truth. Smoking, chillin' the juice. G.O.D. because of the drugs, eh? Because of the drugs, eh? G.O.D. because of the drugs. I know we hit my like these are too much what you got. But they details, I never mind. There's too much drama on the side. I would check and shoot my gun and leave the neighbor, make a quick decision. Make my shot, you keep and touch you, touch nobody else. Ain't gon' tell me to drop a microphone to shoot you at the face. Don't tell you on my back, they speech, you say it on my face. You know, but not a thing. I fuck with drugs or beef, I fuck with girls, I did treat me so I see it's gotta be my eyes, it's yours, I never know. The drip on evidence, teach you sabotage, Jesus, come for shit, and now I'm dog, you don't understand, grind, so we gotta have bands on the smoke, I chill at the beats, don't you know, I'm smoking you pretty deep, those drugs, I take it, yes, man, it's nigga kill. Ay, when you hate, how do you feel when you know that you're fake? I know my niggas in ice and haze, smoking, chill at the juice.
You're in the music
I'm the
mix
truth,
with your head doctor. You're in the
cause
music.
of a drug, cause of a drugs.
All right, that was a big fast song. Nevertheless, I'm so glad that he brought through something to the music mix for listeners. And you're encouraged to go follow him on Twitter at the evidence 620 0. And if you're interested in any of these artists, that was 6720. So that goes over drugs. Nice indie artist. Definitely go with his music on my Twitter page if you're interested in that song. And I think he was an international artist, and we encourage international artists here at the doctor's office. I mean, my listeners are very versatile. We can listen to anything, right, guys? We don't hate, we don't discriminate. So, next up, since we don't hate and we don't discriminate, I bought through this artist that I found on Facebook, and you're encouraged to go follow the gang, the SME gang. We're in the middle of the music mix with your actor. Let's see what he brings to the table. Get the link on my Twitter at head_doctor_. That's that Dre Cash. We got that Woo coming up. I found him on Facebook. And again, you can get the link from my Twitter page. You're in the music mix, your head doctor. Let's see what he bringing to the table. Dre Cash, SME gang. Woo!
On the block, I got that woo. Nigga just got shot with the woo. Her bro, she got the pounds of the woo. Bitch ain't tryna fuck, she catch the woo. Bitch, I'm a boss if you ain't know. Bitch, don't tell me, bitch, like woo. I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I'm in love with woo. I ain't got a car, but a nigga got the woo. Woo, fuck that bitch, but she ran through. She ain't this dick up, nigga, like some stew. I peeped the hate, yeah, I already knew. I ain't got boy, I got woo. I got 30 shots, nigga, for your crew. You know me over here, I got woo. Everybody eating, bitch, we all fool. I can make at least 5 G's on my bad day. She ain't just fuck me, bitch, she fuck the whole gang. In the trap, we got code names. I don't want him with the whole thing. Word on the block, I got that woo. Nigga just got shot with the woo. Her bro, she got the pounds of the woo. Bitch ain't tryna fuck, she catch the woo. Bitch, I'm a boss if you ain't know. Bitch, don't tell me, bitch, like woo. I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I fell in love with woo. They ain't got a clue. Stuck to the code. I let my money do the talking, she gon' trip. I ain't young, baby, no, I ain't no fool. In the trap, go my love. Pussy niggas stay looking at my truth. Saying, how you stay and make you move. In the kitchen like a chef, but don't cook food. Looking for a buzz, unplug me. I know you got a nigga, you don't love me. You gon' do what you know to. Got money, good. Word on the nigga just got shot with the woo. Her bro, she got the pounds of the woo. Bitch ain't tryna fuck the woo. Bitch, I'm a boss if you ain't know. Bitch, don't tell me, bitch, like woo. I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I'm feeling love with woo. Ric Flair out of that woo. He ain't calling for that woo. Bitch, she gon' choke. You already know. Bitch, pay up your tithe. Bitch, I got the truth. Went from a truck to a coupe. On her pussy like some soup.
You're in the music mix with your head doctor. You're in the music. Right, definitely enjoyed that woo. He didn't drop by a whole lot of information for us to go follow him on social media. And I always ask for the social media to tell listeners where to go follow him at. But if you're not able to hear their social media information on the show, maybe you couldn't understand me or something, you can always go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_ to find out more about these artists. So definitely enjoyed that. Woo. I didn't catch, let me see. I didn't catch where this particular artist was from. I said I ran up on him on Facebook because, like I said, you can catch me anywhere to promote your music. You can catch me anywhere to promote your music. I'm out here, so you could definitely get me your song. I'm somewhere for you to get me your song. I am somewhere for you to get me your song. But most of all, you can give it to me at head_doctor_ on Twitter. So moving right along to our fourth artist, we're almost at the end with plenty of time. I may be able to get Cuzzo in tonight, and I know I will enjoy that. Something from Young Gene, our next up coast to coast artist, but that was Dre Cash. If you want to go find him on Facebook, that's where I found him. So that Tony Fresco, and definitely putting us into the music mix tonight. Next to the evidence is rolling off his track. Next up, fourth artist in music mix with your broadcast, the head doctor. I think we got a Haitian in the building. This has gotta go. And he said if you want to follow him on social media, look for him on IG, AMZN Haitian. That's AMZN Haitian. He calls the Amazing Haitian, but on IG, he shortened Amazing to AMZN, and then Haitian spelled out. Amazing Haitian. Here in the office with your broadcast host, the head doctor, just joining us here in the music, listening to great artists at your music at head_doctor_ gotta go. Amazing Haitian. Fourth up in the music mix with broadcast host, the head doctor.
Only because I was right.
To turn that cheap to somebody gotta go. Blocks getting my daddy actually through. They about to make this move like you make this guy move. Kissing hugs, no more running up the club, baby. We were so in love, but somebody had to go. I you and I, baby, 2 for a 2. Don't turn that as a cheat, cause somebody gotta go. No, protect my soul. I'm out here in the jungle and I'm about to lose control. I make it action. This life is such a blur, man. I swear that it's so hard to try to keep my spirit pure. Chasing diamonds in these furs. Streets that make you sick, looking to heaven for a cure. It's the life indeed of love. You want static than a force. It's my birthday than important. Nation, man, up my porch. I got plenty more stories. Won't be happy unless we bored. Buildings flying, can't soaring. Bodies dropping like a chorus. You a guess as if you ain't for us. The sound of the morning, I hate nigga, I'm a temp and it's boiling. Best watch your moves, cause the boys is on it. Face to the sweep and they looking for the poison. Niggas look cool, but they sounded like opponents. I you and I, baby, 2 for a 2. Don't turn that up to eat, cause somebody gotta go. Blocks getting hot, they need fans running through. They bout to make this swoop like you make this go. No kissing hugs, no more running up the club, baby. We were so in love. Somebody had to go. I you and I, baby, 2 for a 2. Don't turn that up to cheat, cause somebody gotta go. Loving like I'm old, having conversations like I barely know, bro. I'm sticking to the script, these niggas breaking all the code. Niggas hating on the low, couple dollars make it show. You gon' riders, you gon' fold, you gon' chambers, it gon' blow. That somebody gotta go. Hit me in my eye, I'ma strike you in your nose. The nigga try lie, I'ma let him get exposed. Eye for eye, man, I have no disagree. Either your life or it's mine, and it's not my time to die. Eye for eye, baby, 2 for a 2. Don't turn that up to cheat, cause somebody gotta go. Let's get money, they running through. They about to make this move like you niggas gotta go. No kissing hugs, no more running up the club, baby. We were so in love. Somebody had to go. I you and I, baby.
music. All right, that was from the Amazing Haitian. Again, he says go follow him on IG at AMZN Haitian. AMZN Haitian. So we definitely enjoyed that song, right? I know I did. And if you're interested in any of these artists, what I try to do is that's why I say Twitter. That's why I say YouTube or SoundCloud, because I'm able to really promote your music like that, at least to the people that are on my page. Every listener is one listener, right? So I encourage you to drop your SoundCloud or your YouTube so that I can tell the listeners where to go follow you at. So definitely enjoy that. Amazing Haitian. Gotta go. That artist here tonight, and look like we're gonna have some time because in some time to end show, so we're gonna get moving. This was supposed to be the final artist the show right here, but we still have time. So I'm gonna get something in from Buzzo if that's possible. If you enjoy Haitian, you can always go check me out on Twitter at @Dr_Gives Me. Next up from Duluth, Georgia, I know Duluth, Georgia is that Dallas Music. You're the music mix.
Yeah. Keys on the track. Keys on the track.
She got me feeling like, she got me feeling like a jet. She got me feeling like, she got me feeling like a jet. She got me feeling like, she got me feeling like a jet. She got me feeling like a jet. Open up and let me see your halo. Take this time and let the world know. Girl, if I can't have you, then I just let it go. Keep it real with myself and just focus on the dope. Yeah, but girl, you amazing. You got me blazing. I just can't fade it. You got me wishing. You got me hoping. Girl, I'm just vibing up for what could be. Rolling through the city, split up, getting lit up. Had to step it up a little bit, approach different now. You got my number, hit me up, you know I'm with it, girl. Got me caught up in my feelings, caught up in my feelings, cause you up my mind.
All the way to Georgia. Go call him on night down music. You're in the music mix with your head down there. You're in the right. Definitely got some feedback for that song. Definitely gonna give y'all my feedback, and I liked it. Anytime a young nigga is getting in touch with that old, that's an amazing time. Like you see him pulling up, so I was him on there listening to what he grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like he really grew up on that music. You know, cause he pulled through with some of that old school tracks in there. So I was really feeling that. I don't know about my listeners, but he definitely captured my attention. Being a young nigga at that, boy, I'm like, what you know about that got me feeling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you his information so you can go follow him on IG. He says he gave me his IG, and that was but he said also he wanted me to let the listeners know that you can download it on iTunes under Dallas Feenan. So that's Dallas_music on IG. You can go follow me on Twitter to go get his information. Great indie artist, and he wanted me to let you guys know that you can download that track on iTunes, Feenan by Dallas Music. So with so much time left in the broadcast tonight, I figure I'm gonna bring y'all an extra treat to the show this evening. One last tune that was supposed to be our last song by Dallas Music, and you can go follow him on IG if you would like to know more about his information. Duluth, Georgia, excuse me. You can go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_. And so finally, just for a treat, I want to treat y'all tonight because it's going to get deep in part 2 when you go in to see your head doctor. So I had to give y'all a treat. Something that's going to get y'all right. So finally, my bloodline, I'm fucking with this nigga in every kind of way. Go follow him on Twitter at YUNGGENE, Young Gene. You know we gonna bring the heat. Last song for tonight. You know what we doing? We're in the music.
This is crap poetry. You see, we've been about the block, we just doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all for the dough. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. See, we've been about the block, we just doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all for the dough. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it, you know we blowing up. You want no part of me, be real, you a lame, I'm born to G. Getting money in my blood, it's a part of me. So hard, certain white smoke pounds of weed. Blowing money, my nigga ain't nothing to me. Two for the bosses, stay sucker free. Go hard in the paint like Dominic. Slap my niggas while you under me. I'm real nigga, no joke. Go hard for the game, I chose. Big money, only thing a nigga know. Expensive drugs, what I smoke. Cover that test, so I don't wear clothes. On the road doing shows, fan base done grown a little more. Fan base done grown a little more. Around the world, you can ask your girl, she gon' tell you that I'm hanging with this, I'm true to this new shit I know. Let's look at the facts. 0509 Northside, we did that. Summertime, King on the underground, we did that. So just sit back and watch real nigga go. I'm right by the six, man, it's my mission. I do this for my people out here trying to make a living. I'm praying for we man, just to keep it kicking. I we just doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all. You know my niggas get it. You know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. You know we blowing up. In the parking lot, we just doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all. You know my niggas get it. We blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. Versatile. P.I.L.O. You know my niggas getting it. VIP model with some down pieces kicking it. Fly they commercial planes. Everybody know I ain't getting to this money. Think you lames should do the same. Do this shit on my feet. So you should get like me. You know my niggas blowing up. TNT, dynamite like JJ. Bitch look like Kim K. Like how you singing One Wish. Ray J, I should never fall. If I do, then it's back to the block. Started at the bottom, now back to the top. I fuck with cause I'm pushing the rock. Trying to get a bill, you know the hustle. Money, cars, clothes, fucking bad hoes. Everything the same thing. You know how the game goes. Keeping 1,000 till my cash is there. Polo beat them niggas. You can ask your bitch. Doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all for the dough. You know my niggas get it. You know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. You know we blowing up. In the parking lot, we just doing what we know. With my money on my mind, I does it all for the dough. You know my niggas get it. You know we blowing up. You know my niggas getting it. You know we blowing up.
You're in the music mix with your head doctor. You're in the music. All right, great indie artists. And again, like I said, if you ever want to follow any of these artists, great indie artists, one of them may become your next fave. So definitely go follow them on their social media. And that was blowing up by Young Gene. Go follow him on Twitter, YUNGGENE. So I was definitely glad to have him as part of the show. Yes. So if you enjoyed the music mix like I did, you're welcome to go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor score on Twitter. I definitely like that. If you did, go follow him on Twitter at YUNGGENE, Young Gene. I know he got a couple of things going on with Coast to Coast. If you want to go follow him, he's blowing up. He definitely is blowing up. My cousin, go follow him on Twitter at YUNGGENE. Again, it'd be so hard, the spelling, like, YUNGGENE, Young Gene. Go follow him on Twitter. That was blowing up. Final artist here in the music mix with your broadcast host, the head doctor.
Mom's got beat.
All right, we made it to the end of the show, part 1, you guys. Your broadcast host, the head doctor, episode 114 of the doctor's office, part 1. We done. You missed it. You got to catch the pre-recorded episode. About to get you into part 2, where you go in to see your head doctor, and you don't want to miss visit this week, boys, especially with your Father's Day. You know, I got something up my sleeve, ready to bring out my thermometer. But not a thermometer where you gonna throw. I check your temperature with my tongue. That is my thermometer. So, but let's not go there until part 2, right? Let's not go there until part 2. You've been tuned in to part 1 of the doctor's office with your broadcast host, the head doctor. Go follow me on Twitter at head_doctor_ or give me a call. 641-715-3900 extension 5A 448 part 2 coming up in just a moment. Get you in to see your head doctor. Great indie artist lineup this week. Leave your music for me on Twitter at head_doctor_ part 2 in just a moment.